Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video. Out at the range today with heavy metal. Special treat today. I'm gonna get right to the point. This is a CZ600 ST3 Lux in 30-06. 20-inch barrel, walnut stock, fiber optic front and rears. It is a threaded barrel. However, I am not putting a shusher on it today because that would block our iron sights, and today we're doing an iron sights video. So, what I'm going to do with this, after I give you an up-close look with some fancy music, we'll go back to 100 yards, do some groups, slow down, see how good I can do with 100 yards with these iron sights. This is, like I said, 30-06, so I brought out with me some 150 grain Remington corelokt. That's what we're going to feed this baby. Let me give you a close look at this thing, and then we'll get to slinging some corelokt with this CZ600 ST3 Lux 20-inch barrel 30-06. It's pretty cool. All right, so back here at 100, this is going to be our very first attempt with this CZ600. I don't claim to be an expert with iron sights whatsoever, but I'm going to do my best. Let's go ahead and do, I drew 3 targets. Let's just do 2 groups of 3 here and see how it turns out. This is also my very first time at the range with the Caldwell Lead Sled DFT2. I had to look at the side to make sure I had the name right, but super upgrade to our lead sled. That's the Caldwell Lead Sled DFT2. Let's see how I do here. I drew 3 targets. Let's do a group on the top target and then a group on the bottom target. See how it turns out for us. Do my best to hold the same spot every time. Can't see if I hit the paper from here. Felt good about the hold though. Too far from my eyeballs to see. In a minute since I did 30-06. It's got some boogie to it. That doesn't look like I'm hitting the paper, guys. Let me take a look. I'm holding dead on it too. All right, so I just ran and looked at our target. Actually, my group wasn't terrible at 100 yards for iron sights, but I'm hitting about probably 6 inches high and 8 or 10 inches left. So what I'm gonna do this time, I'm going to actually hold the right edge of the paper where the crease is down the center and do my best with that hold. And they should hit more towards the center of the paper, but really I want to test the groups I can get out of this with iron sights. So working with what we got here, but all things considered, that's not a terrible group. Wouldn't have dropped that deer, that's for sure, but yeah, I'd put an optic on this baby if I were you, unless you're hunting at like 30 yards. So adjust it for that hold here. All right, now, like I said, I'm gonna aim for that crease down the center of the paper on the right edge. Do my best to squeeze all 3 at the exact same hold. This thing's rocking my teeth too. When you're doing iron sights, you gotta have your teeth right on this, and it's mule kicking me in the mouth. I'm here to tell you, I'm not a fan. If you get a Lux, I'd put a rail and an optic on it, but that's my 2 cents. At least it's been 30-06. This is just like getting hit in the face. Here we go, 3. I'm talking too much now. Two more with that same hold. Yeah, I don't like this, guys. It's kicking me right in the face. But you got to get your face on that tight in order to see the iron sights. If you get one of these Luxes, I don't recommend the irons. Literally feel like it's about to kick my teeth out. And dental work is too expensive these days, so. Last one, and this is the last time I'm going to fire this sucker. All right, now let's run down there and take a close look at how my groups did. All right, guys, so I gotta be honest, I'm pretty impressed. So the first time, it's 100 yards, mind you. I was doing my best with those irons to hold right here, and that's my group. So I'll put my hands next to it just for reference. The irons were way off out of the box, but not too bad of a group, all things considered, iron sights. Then, right here, I was holding, now that I knew the offset, I was doing my best to hold that crease right here so we'd make sure the hits hit paper, and I got an even better group right there. I'd say that's inside of a 2-inch group. That might even be 1 1/4 or so. I'll measure those here in a second, but not bad. Not bad at all, considering that's iron sights. Now the sights aren't dead on, but for purposes of checking groups with that CZ using iron sights, hey, not too shabby right there. Either one of those would take a deer if the hold was dead on. But I forgot my calipers, so let me meet you back at the house and I'll measure those groups because we got to know for science.
All right, so back at the house, I just measured those groups. Check it out. I'm impressed. Honestly, didn't think I would do that good. We got to give credit to the CZ. So first group, I was holding here dead on, and I got a 2.29-inch group. With iron sights, hey, I'm calling that a win. But the second try, I was holding that edge, and I hit right here, and that was a 1.5-inch group. You guys saw on the tape, I didn't let it cool or anything. CZ does have a sub 1 MOA on these, but with the irons, I did not expect to get that. But I am impressed with these two groups, me getting that at 100 yards with iron sights. At 100 yards, I have laser vision. I got like 20/15 eyesight. At 100 yards, you can barely see this when you're looking through those irons, but I'm impressed that I got that. What did we put in there? The 150 grain Remington corelokt 1.5-inch group. That'll take a deer. My only complaint is CZ. You can see my holds and my hits were consistent. How far off the target I hit, that's consistent on those. So you can't say, you know, that it was me. But this rear sight is adjustable. Where is it at? Right here. It is adjustable, so I'm not poo-pooing on CZ, but CZ, you could make the sights on, at least a lot closer on as it comes out of the factory. Come on, man. At 100 yards, what were we off there? That is about 12 inches off. That's pretty far. So, just so you know, everybody watching this video, the rear sight is adjustable. So, that's not off permanently. We can adjust this to get it dead on. But, just throwing that out there. And, call me a sissy all you want. In order to line up those irons, you have to press this wood very tightly into that part of your face right there. And when that 30-06 goes off, that hard wood is right there on your upper teeth, and there's nothing you can do about it. I've got a 300 rum that does the exact same thing, and I will never fire that one again with the iron sights. So, if you were to get one of these, I would probably put a rail on it. These are take Remington 700 bases. And if you want to keep with the theme of an up close type of rig, put a low power variable or a low power fixed optic on it, small one right there or something, and you'd be good to go. But with the sub 1 MOA guarantee, this thing will probably be awesome at long range too. Put you a big old whopper scope on there. That's probably what I would do. But hey, CZ 600 ST3 Lux. Got the 20-inch barrel, iron sights, threaded barrel, walnut stock, walnut bolt knob. Everything that comes from CZ, I pretty much love. The pistolas, the rim fires, the center fires. I'm a CZ fan. And they don't pay me to say that. But hey, appreciate y'all watching. Stay tuned for a whole lot more videos. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure that you're following us on whoteewho.com and signed up for the newsletter. Lots of goodies and bunch of stuff coming out of that website. Appreciate y'all checking it out. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Hooty-hoo.
Load it up and get it on as soon as you can. 30 on 6, 10 mil, 50 cap. It don't make a difference, man. We like to shoot and make a little boom boom. If you like